Alrighty, party peoples of the interwebs, it's Viva Fry, former Montreal litigator turned current Florida rumbler, in my home office, back behind the iron rainbow of this country known as Canada. I've been in Montreal now for one day. I've gone to see the new pro-Palestine, anti-Israel encampment at Victoria Square in downtown Montreal, or more the old Montreal part. I went by the McGill campus to see what that encampment looked like. I took a bit of a video. I'll play it at the end of this vlog. It shows you what it is. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be based on the news. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be based on the fact that the injunction was not granted. The injunction by McGill University to break up the encampment, which was rejected not once but twice. I can sort of understand how the injunction was not granted given the very specific geographical limitation of that encampment. You can watch that video at the end of this vlog. But today, we are talking about Kasie Hunt, a CNN news anchor, a CNN journalist with a very unfortunate name, because I don't care who you are, where you are, when you're from. When someone's last name is Hunt, you immediately think of the jokes, the prank calls, Mike Hunt. You immediately think of the UFC fighter, a badass of a fighter, Mark Hunt. But the problem with the last name Hunt, especially when it starts with a first name that starts with a K-sounding name, Kasie Hunt, jokes galore, and we'll get there. But the joke of this video is not Kasie Hunt's name. It's Kasie Hunt's performance. She invited on Karoline Leavitt. Sir, how you doing? Good. You want to give me the dog?
Sure.
All right, bring him up here. Lift him up. Lift him up under the belly. Get that dog in my lap. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, there's a good. All right, get out of here. Close the door.
Okay, bye.
Oh gosh, what's the wetness under his belly? Karoline Leavitt is Trump's spokesperson, was on CNN with Kasie Hunt to talk about, I don't know, politics, Trump, the upcoming debate on CNN. We talked about this yesterday during Viva Barnes' Sunday Night Law Extravaganza, where Robert Barnes, my partner in law, crime, bada bing, bada boom joke, he was saying how Trump, had no good reason to engage in this debate. He didn't necessarily negotiate the best terms for this CNN debate, which is scheduled to be this Thursday. What day is it? This Thursday, as of the time of shooting this vlog, on CNN with Joe Biden. Barnes said Trump had no need to do this debate because he's leading. He said that Joe Biden had nothing to lose because Joe Biden is already behind in the polls, such that this was a net positive by definition for Joe Biden, and it could only stand to be a net negative to Donald Trump because he has not negotiated fair and, equitable terms for this debate. I have a more sinister perspective on this, more cynical, a more tinfoil hat conspiracy theory that they are setting Joe Biden up in this debate for abject disaster so that they can swap in the Biden 2.0, the younger Biden, Gavin Newsom, the man who they have been persuading us into thinking should be the next Biden. They've even made him look like Joe Biden. Doesn't matter. The debate is scheduled to occur at Thursday, as at the time of shooting this vlog. It is now Monday, June 24th, Saint-Jean-Baptiste Day up in Quebec. Game 7 of the Edmonton Oilers versus the Florida team. Panthers? The Panthers. I'm an idiot. It is Game 7. Oilers have come back from down 3-0. Game 7. It's going to be a wild game. I'm going to watch it after this vlog. The debate is scheduled for Thursday. Karoline Leavitt comes on with Kasie Hunt to talk about politics, Trump, etc., etc. Kasie Hunt, the propagandist hack of a Mockingbird journalist, could not let Karoline Leavitt finish a bloody sentence before Kasie Hunt said, "This is my channel and you're not going to come on and insult my colleagues." My colleagues, Jake Tapper, a man who has accused Donald Trump of resembling Hitler on more than one occasion. Jake Tapper, CNN hosting the debate Thursday night. Kasie Hunt will not let Karoline Leavitt get a word in edgewise before cutting her off and ending the interview saying, "You're not going to insult one of my colleagues, the great Jake Tapper," or as I like to call him, the great fake Tapper, because he's a fake journalist, propaganda spewing hack of an intelligence asset working at CNN. "You're not going to insult my colleague, Jake Tapper. And if you're going to do that, I'm going to end this interview now." And you look at her face, and I put together a bit of a montage where I zoomed in on Kaylee Hunt. Kaylee Hunt, is that her name? Kaylee Hunt. My God, it sounds like I'm swearing when I say her name. I zoomed in on Kaylee. It's not Kaylee. Kasie Hunt. I zoomed in on Kasie Hunt's face. It looks like she's blowing a gasket from every orifice of her body. It looks like she's vomiting on her own words. She can't even bear to do what she's doing because she is that much of a hack. She is a sellout. She is a propagandist. She is towing the water for the allegedly daughter molesting, bad father, girl sniffing man of Joe Biden. She's running hardcover for him. She's running hardcover for her own brethren in crime, Jake Tapper, and she actually ends the interview, but she actually thinks that she's the righteous one for having entered the interview.
So it takes someone 5 minutes to Google Jake Tapper, Donald Trump, to see that Jake Tapper has consistently, frequently likened President Trump to Adolf Hitler.
Ma'am, I'm going to stop this interview if you continue to attack my colleagues. I would like to talk about Joe Biden and Donald Trump, who you work for.
Yes.
If you are here to speak on his behalf, I am willing to have this conversation.
I am stating facts that your colleagues have stated in the past.
Okay.
Now, as
I'm
for
sorry,
this
guys.
debate,
We're going to come back out to the panel. Caroline, thank you very much for your time. You are welcome to come back at any point. She is welcome to come back and speak about Donald Trump, and Donald Trump will have equal time to Joe Biden when they both join us now at later this week in Atlanta for this debate.
She says in a tweet afterwards, "You don't come on my show and insult my colleagues." And I tweet out a number of things, and all of them were, I guess, well received on Twitter. I say, you invite someone on your own show so you can tell them what to say? You're not a journalist. You are a POS. I didn't say that in the tweet. You're not a journalist. You are a piece of rubbish. You don't invite someone into your house so that you can berate them, insult them, and abuse them. You don't invite someone on your show so that you can dictate the content of their speech, so that you can limit what they can and cannot say. That's not an invitation to speak freely. That is an invitation to be governed by your overlords. And that is what Kasie Hunt thinks she is. Now, I said we must find a good hashtag so that we can make it trend. And I called her hysterical in my initial analysis of her video, and hysterical Hunt, and it kind of rhymes, hysterical Hunt, but it sounds like a swear word when I say it, even to you, this camera as we're talking, hysterical Hunt. What we are now witnessing is a sneak peek into the preview of what is going to happen on Thursday. A sneak peek into a preview is a little bit redundant. It's a sneak peek. It's a preview into what's going to happen on Thursday with this CNN debate. I hope Trump comes prepared. I hope that I'm right in my analysis. They're setting Joe Biden up to fail so they could swap him out and swap in Gavin Newsom for him. I put a little money on PredictIt on Gavin Newsom. I think I'm going to be right. But bottom line, CNN, a bunch of propagandist hacks. Operation Mockingbird 2.0, it never ended. It just got to be voluntary, where none of them are actually being paid by intelligence to do this. They just do it of their own volition because the marketing dollars, the advertising dollars are so good. Full corruption. It is what we call full capture. You don't need to be employed by the intelligence anymore. It is all part and parcel of one big, disgusting ecosystem. You got the media, you got the pharmacy, you got intelligence, you got big government, all working together in an orgy of fascism, because that is what we are witnessing. Thursday night, I will be live streaming, commentating. If you're coming to hear the debate and no commentary, don't come to my channel. I will be talking a lot and I'll be talking proudly. But Thursday night, I will be live commenting on this. If you like what I do, you know what to do. Viva Fry, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure you are subscribed when you see a video of mine come out. Drop a thumbs up, drop a comment. If you don't like what I have to say, drop a thumbs down, drop a comment, let me know why. But more important than anything, exercise, eat healthy, get sunlight, talk to people in real life, and see you Thursday, no later. I'll be live tomorrow, as I am pretty much every day. Viva Fry, you know what to do, like the vlog. Booyah. This is McGill College. The Roddick gates are the main entrance. Let's see what we can see in here. How long you guys been here for?
8 weeks.
And this is the this is it. It's not more than it just occupies this field here.
Yeah, but there's another camp
Down on Victoria Square.
Yeah, and that one is for. That one is not the students. That one is all the groups in Palestine. For la caisse de dépôt.
For to pressure the bank to divest.
No. Like the part of the government that manages the economies of Quebec.
Okay. Caisse de dépôt is.
And where do we invest? Like Quebec invests in different places. Caisse de dépôt et de placement.
Caisse de dépôt et de placement du Québec.
Okay, c'est bon.
So they're right there, right beside the stock exchange.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're on the west side.
Okay, interesting.